Oh my goodness.
It started.
Uh-oh.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey, hey.
Hey, you
hey.
guys!
Hey, you guys.
Hey, welcome to the WKN podcast where we discuss everything from four-wheel drive rigs to off-road adventures to our crazy lives. These are our hosts this evening.
Oh, Thomas, right here.
And I'm Dustin.
And I'm Sylvia, and we are on episode Lucky 13. Right?
Heck yeah, that's my favorite number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13. Well, I don't
My
know.
Or
favorite number.
unlucky 13.
My birthday's on
Because
the 13th, so it's a great number.
I know, but also hotels don't put 13 floors. They always skip 13.
Yeah, because they're just scared of me, that's all.
Oh, Lord. Thomas is going to get
Why are
kicked
the
out of
hotels
hotels
scared of
now.
you, Thomas?
You're gonna get put on like a ban list.
That's a need to know.
That
That is a need to know.
His hands are registered.
Because there's that one time.
one time.
That one time
At one
back in
Hey,
time in band
1920.
camp.
That one time in 1920.
Thomas, I saw you were eating. What were you eating?
Oh, it was a Hershey's Special Dark.
Hmm.
nice.
I like Hershey's. Hershey's is not my favorite dark chocolate though. Ghirardelli,
Yeah,
that's a good dark chocolate right there.
anything
That's not
dark
my favorite.
chocolate, it doesn't matter for the most part.
Are you drinking anything special
I like the sea salt dark chocolate.
from Ghirardelli or from anywhere?
Did you like salty?
Dark
Salty,
things.
not nutty chocolate things.
uh, so
Oh shit.
nothing special. Just my Bucky's cup with
Hmm.
water.
Which water? No
Not
lemon, no
today.
ice.
No lemon, no ice.
Hmm. Dustin, are you eating or drinking anything fun?
I am not.
Hmm. We're lame.
I do have
I
a I do have a PBR here.
oh
So
see,
you're
Cheers to
oh,
Scotty Doo.
you're
I am drinking these Cayman Jack
We can't see that.
strawberry
hold it in front of
margarita
you. Put it in front of you. There you go.
Cayman Jack margaritas in my. I've got Catitude busy because not only did I go in like 45 minutes early today, I also stayed like an hour late at work. So I'm like, just ready to be home. Oh, and I'm eating a cookie.
What?
Mhm.
There
I
is
didn't get a
cookies
cookie.
And
on
wait,
the counter, Thomas.
wait, Thomas, guess what kind it is?
Peanut butter chocolate chip? No,
Snickers.
that's just my second
it's
favorite.
it's so good. It's so good.
That's fine. It's all fine.
Yep.
That's
So,
okay.
yeah, what did you guys do this week? Anything?
Well, we are missing one person tonight.
We are. She'll hopefully bust in later.
Yep. Stacy had to work today, so she'll be off here hopefully in the next 10 minutes, 15
Yeah,
minutes.
we had a bunch of crap we both had to do on our normal. On Sunday, we were doing something, and on Monday, you were both doing something. So we had to move it to Tuesday. So this is going to be a rush editing job. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just
Dustin's
throw,
got it.
I'm just throwing it on there. It's fine. It is
He's
what
What
it
just
did,
gonna.
is.
so what did you do this weekend?
So what did we do this weekend? Stacy was off this weekend.
Oh, she wasn't
Yes, she was.
There she was.
Stacy was off this weekend.
this last weekend.
Was she off this weekend?
No, because you would have came with us, you ding dong.
Oh yeah,
She's
that's
off
right.
this
I
coming
was last.
weekend because I'm
Yeah, that's
working.
it.
I was off
Well,
this weekend.
well, she was off.
She was off Friday because
Yeah,
she was sick.
yeah, she's off tomorrow
Or she
and
was off,
Thursday.
yeah.
She the reason why she's working late is she's the last 4 days she's worked 10-hour days instead of the normal 8-hour day because I have surgery tomorrow
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
Is she off the
So
whole day for that?
yeah,
Is she off
she's
all day? That's good.
yeah, she took all day tomorrow, of course, and then Thursday as her regular day off.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is she
then
off
and then
Friday
she's
too, or
off
does
this
she have to go?
weekend. No, she's
Okay.
working Friday.
So she
I
just has to
think
go back
as
Friday
far
and
as I
then.
know, she's working Friday. Yeah. No, so what I
Did you?
did this weekend. Nothing.
Bye.
Except what I do. Not on Saturday. Saturday, I didn't really do much of anything.
I know what you could have done.
I know what I could have done.
That was Sunday.
What the heck did I do on Saturday? I
Big
don't
old.
even remember. I know what I did on Sunday, but I don't really remember what I did on.
I thought you had to work.
I was busy. Oh yeah, I did work. You're
Yeah,
right.
you worked.
You had to build on bicycles.
That's why I don't remember. Like, what did I do? Yeah, I was working at
Yeah,
Target
yeah.
building bikes. That's why.
This is the
Yes,
That's
jungle
why I
cat.
don't really remember.
I'm in the
Yeah,
jungle.
the jungle cat.
Oh, the jungle. Like, wait.
Meow.
Mm. And then Sunday, I got some yard work stuff done to get everything prepped to build our shed, and went picked up all the flooring, all the wood we needed to do the flooring, picked all that up on Sunday. And Monday, Scotty, Michael, Rich, and David came over to help me get the pedestals put in so that we can frame it and then put the shed on top of it. So we dug some big old holes, dropped 4x4s in there, 6 4x4s in the holes.
You concrete them, or did you use
Yeah,
those?
concreted. That's the reason why. That's all we did yesterday. Marked it, got everything marked off, and then poured that, dropped those, poured those, and then hopefully here in the next either the end of this week or early next week, Scotty's going to come back over, and then we're gonna get everything framed up so we can start putting the actual building.
I don't know that you should be doing that with your arm.
I'll have a right hand.
Okay.
Just my left arm's going to be dead.
Scotty don't have a back.
And Scotty
Yeah,
don't
he
have a
does.
back. So
Poor
Yeah.
Scotty's back.
poor Scotty. Yeah.
Poor Scotty.
Um,
Need to find some
yeah,
young
so-
teenagers.
So it was very eventful, but productive.
Like eventful, but not
but
eventful.
not-
We're exhausted.
Not in a
Yeah.
fun, like, oh, I'm gonna go do whatever I want to do kind of thing.
Right. It was we had a lot of
Because-
shit.
But since Stacy was working, I wasn't gonna come with y'all anyway
Mhm.
to where you're about to discuss.
Mm.
So what'd y'all do? Yeah.
What did we do Saturday? I was off Friday and Saturday. Remember?
Dustin don't remember either.
I don't know, I feel like we did.
No, we did nothing this weekend, did we?
Yeah, I don't think we did anything. Oh, well, we worked on the camper a little bit, and we figured out what we were going to do for the bed to make Savannah's bed a little bigger.
Oh, okay.
We did that, and then we spent like an hour at Walmart trying to figure out stuff for the bed, but it's good. He's gonna raise the couch off the ground.
Yeah, I used the I redid the weight distribution hitch. Got that all figured out Saturday.
Yeah.
Something else I did Saturday too. I did
Oh, you
something
changed my
here.
oil. You changed
Changed
my
your oil
oil
Saturday.
because I was supposed to get my oil changed Friday, and when I took it to the place, they're like, "Oh, we can't." My appointment was at 8:30. At 9:30, I have to leave because I have an appointment at 10. And I'm like, "Excuse me, like, what the hell? Are you like rotating my tires or something? Give me windshield washer fluid? Why is this taking so long?" And they're like, "Oh, it's okay, ma'am. It'll only be another couple hours."
Oh shit! What? It don't take 2 hours to change the oil.
For an oil change, and then I was like, I need to talk to someone like right now. So he comes over and he's like, "Oh yeah, they can't get your drain plug out." What? What do you mean? They can't get your drain plug out? So you have done nothing in the last hour and 1 minute?
Wow!
I
It don't
know.
take an hour to get out of
The
drain
reason
plug.
I said,
they
why
couldn't get the
didn't
drain
you-
plug out was because
The skip plate?
They had stripped it.
they stripped it. It
How did they
completely
strip
rounded
it?
off.
But I said, you didn't know that you couldn't. Isn't it the first mother effing thing you do? Is unscrew the drain plug? Isn't that? I mean, I have not changed oil in 25 years, but isn't that what you do first?
No, you actually, in their case, put it on the lift so they can lift it so they can get their.
No,
however
they drive
drain it.
over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they drive.
I know. I'm just messing.
Either way,
Anyway,
you couldn't have come in here and told me an hour ago that you couldn't get the drain plug out and said you're just gonna let me sit here. And then
How
was
did they
9
strip it? That
They're
is
It was
probably
an
nuts.
using, they're
hour,
probably using an impact.
an impact probably. So an hour later, and this is where I always go. Like I usually give them. So an
Who
hour later,
are
they
you
come in.
are you gonna say who it is?
No, I'm gonna be
It's
nice.
Walmart.
They always
Perfect
do a
sense.
great job
Perfect
for
sense.
for the especially for the price. They always do. Dustin doesn't want to do it all the time, and we usually trust them. The one in Fern Creek, not the rest of them. But the guy is like,
Plus,
yeah,
you
I
can get
have
a
to
full
drive
synthetic oil change for like 50
for like
some,
40
like
bucks, 40 or 50 bucks.
$52, I think it is now for a full
Yeah.
synthetic. And to buy the oil and the filter
It costs us
me
more than
more
that.
than that. Because they use the bulk mobile one, so
Yeah.
you can't even buy the jugs of it for cheaper than that. So
Which we did on Saturday. I had to buy.
just had them.
Anyway,
They're
so
not
he
doing it.
comes
They're not
in.
doing it anymore.
So he
Also need
comes
to get
in and
with
he's
Weddle to order a drain plug.
he's like, oh yeah, it's fine. I said, why is it gonna take another 2 hours? He said, well, I have to drive to the other store and get my tool. I'm like starting to like itch. So I say,
Get a tool.
I said, so you haven't, it hasn't like just a little bit, like nothing has dripped out of it, right? He said, no. And I'm like, give me my keys. I'm leaving. Like, if I can safely drive this stupid thing out of here. And I was like, oh,
It's
I'll
like,
come
I
back
got to
later.
go.
So I called us and I'm like, wow.
Also, then whenever I change the oil, I just use my Snap-on 13mm socket on my
Came right
ratchet,
out.
and it just literally came right out. No issues.
It's fine.
But it is, the corners are rounded off.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna have Weddle get me a new one before the next oil change, and then
Yeah.
I'll just continue to do the oil changes here. Also, the skid plate makes a damn mess under there when you
If
change
you're
the
not
oil.
careful. Yes.
Because I just undid the drain plug.
Is that what happened to your face?
It hits the back thing and then goes like that. And it sprayed all over my face.
I was gonna say, is that why it was all over your face?
It like spread. It was over both sides of the drain pan. I'll try
He
to
was
use the
already
drain pan,
crabby.
and it was like, okay,
I
this is.
probably should have told you, but I knew that y'all normally take yours to go somewhere because
Yeah.
if you're
Just because it's
so
usually
I
30
have
minutes and it's cheap.
I have a big oil pan and then a bucket that sits inside the oil pan. And then so I reach up over the
skid plate. Yeah,
unscrew it, pull it out, and hold the bucket so it doesn't splatter everywhere. Yeah,
that's a good plan. That'll be happening next time, but what didn't happen this time?
Yeah, and then I just transfer the oil from the bucket back into the jug when I'm done.
And then of course he couldn't do it. Like usually he parks part of me in the garage at least.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't because the RV is taking up like the whole side over
The
there.
whole driveway.
Until I think we're gonna move it this weekend. I think to the
We need to
place.
get the damn thing out of the driveway for sure. It takes up too much room.
Yeah, I bet.
It's 30
Well,
foot long, of course it does.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then let me think what else.
it's like my Gladiator and the TJ sitting in your
Yeah.
driveway.
At least. Yeah. And then
Yes.
yesterday he had to go, and today actually, that's why we're kind of late getting on here. He had to just go set some fence posts and then add some fence planks to our rental house.
Okay.
So I do that.
You guys did
But-
6. I only did 2, but did 2 yesterday. Then I had to go the boards across on the plank set today.
Yeah. But Sunday, what did we do, Dustin? What did we do Sunday?
We woke
made
up-
bad choices.
we woke up really
Made some
early.
Bad choices.
Terrible choices. Hate that place.
And then we went to
You secretly love it.
Redbird, which we will never go to again.
Yeah, you will.
Sorry. I don't want to. Don't make me.
No, you're going. One more
Redbird
time.
sucks.
I don't want to.
I'm saying it. Redbird sucks.
Just FaceTime me. I hate it there. It sucks. So
Nope.
I have said how long that since the last time we were on Redbird 2 years ago. I hate this place. I don't want to do 2X ever again. But then, and especially
Well, we
whenever I
already
knew it was
knew we
gonna
were
rain.
gonna have to do it at least one more time because Stacy hasn't experienced 2X yet. But
Well-
somebody said, "Oh, we're not doing 2X."
I know, but Scotty was vigilant about doing 2X because the sun was shining, and he didn't want to drive all the way out there again and not
Yeah.
do it.
Which I get. I understand.
You
but
said
it's just,
you said you weren't gonna do it, even though they were gonna do it.
I know, but
You
then I was
said
like the only
Peer
one.
pressure. Yeah, peer
I
pressure.
know, because I was the only poopy pants that was like, I don't want to, and everybody else wanted to, and then I felt bad, and then and David, I mean David, everyone wanted to, literally, but me, and I just had this bad feeling, like
Well, because you knew what
I went
y'all were
last,
about
yeah.
to
So I'm like,
get
you
it
know what, I'm gonna
into.
go ahead and go last, like last.
You
I'll
should.
wait up here.
Okay, first off, I know I didn't go because I was getting stuff for our shed and taking care of that, and didn't want to go again without Stacy since she had to work. Why didn't you
When
call
if
me?
you go, if you go, P.S. with Stacy, I don't want to hear y'all bitch at all, because you done
Oh,
been
you're not
warned
gonna hear me, bitch. I
more
didn't bitch the
multiple
first
times.
time.
You know what Stacy's gonna be? She's gonna hate it there.
I know,
She's gonna hate it. You should
and I'm
just,
gonna have a lot of fun.
you know what? You should just let her watch the YouTube video, and it's like she can be there, and then she won't want to. She'll be like, you know what? I feel like I was there with Sylvia. It's great.
No. Mm-mm.
So whenever
Terrible.
us, you, and John, all went there, and then we took up off of like you go on the first thing and around those tight trees, and you make that tight right curve and go down that huge hill,
Mm-hmm.
right?
With the tree
So
The
root.
35-degree.
with
Yes.
the tree root, yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
so two people made it up. I think Dan on 35's got high centered
He did.
that very first hill before you even go down the hill with the tree root
Like how you and
twice.
John did.
Well,
He
John
got
was high
stuck.
centered on the first hill, and
We
then
pulled him off. He got stuck
I had to
again.
get
We
pulled
pulled
off
him
the
off
first hill
again.
too.
He full sent it over the hill, dropped down where the tree root is, all the way down the hill. It was slick. So then
Mm-hmm.
so Sylvia went over the hill and she was in first, like manual one,
Nope,
sliding
my
down
foot was
this
not
hill.
on the brake,
Like
and I
the
didn't. And he's
wheels
like,
were
"You need to take your foot
rolling,
off the brake."
but we were sliding sideways down the hill.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
because he's
"Dude,
trying to
I learned
engine
my
brake, and it
lesson."
wasn't.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm like, "I learned my lesson. I wasn't on the brake."
So we got down to that flat part where we waited the first time on you guys up there mud wrestling and whatnot.
That was Amy and
Scotty went up the
Sylvia at mud
hill,
wrestling.
and then what's her name? Um,
Rachel,
Rachel. Yeah, Rachel and
hmm
her husband started to go up the hill, but there was a tree limb that had fallen across the trail, and he has a
a
roof
big one.
rack and some like a overlanding deal on it theirs, and he had track boards on it, and his rack was hitting the thing, so he had to back down the hill,
It was
get
gonna
out the
get worse.
chainsaw,
Oh wow.
and then he had to pull the thing down, like the tree down the hill. We moved out of the way. Then he went up the
Winched it down.
hill and stopped. David went up the hill and stopped, and then Scotty went down the next hill and then started going up that one, and then snapped his axle. Driver's side, front,
David and
U joint.
I, or not, Dan and I, just sat in the
We
little
had
meadow.
never left
I'm
the
like,
bottom of that
I'm
hill.
like, don't go yet. It's like, just to see
We
what's
sat
going
down.
on.
It was an hour and a half probably just to get to that point, and Scotty snapped the axle. So then we turned around. We couldn't make it up the 35-degree, the big hill. So someone had cut
We
a
didn't
new
even
path
try.
over to the right. We
Oh
made
no,
it
you
up.
wouldn't have made it up
We
that
made
hill.
it up
No,
that.
I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to try. That would have been one
Dan
of those
followed us
stupid
up, and then
videos.
David came through. Rachel and them came through, and then Scotty made it up the hill finally with his one axle, and then we drove him back to the parking lot to put a new U joint
Try to
in.
decide what to do. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had an extra U joint.
he had extra U joint, so we pulled his front axle apart, and we got the U joint out of his axle, his outer stub shaft, and then the um where the U joint had broke, the inner shaft had like twisted and spread the ear of the stub shaft on the outside. So
Oh wow.
The U joint wasn't
It
going to go
wouldn't.
back in there because the
Mm-mm.
one, instead of being like this, was like
It was.
that. It
Yep.
was opened up. So we spent an hour on the phone calling around to AutoZones, O'Reilly's, everywhere close that
No
we
one
could
had it.
think of.
Nobody had one.
No one had one, right? So then they called AAA, got a tow scheduled for 6, and then
We convinced him. We're like, okay, just ride with us.
just ride
Like,
with
you guys
us.
just split up, ride with us, and then that way we at least the day's not like ruined, and then we'll get you home. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't wheel anymore, but I
But
mean, I guess
so we were
you
sitting
earned your
there,
badge
we were
by
on the way
breaking.
back to the parking lot, and then Rachel's Jeep, the power steering pump went out.
Oh, nice.
on the way back. So they didn't have any power steering.
They lost it on the hill. They said that they had lost it on the hill coming down.
Oh, wow.
So he had
Anyway,
already,
yeah.
whenever he was trying to get back up on that one hill, that's why his power steering, he was having
So
such, he
then,
couldn't
yeah,
steer.
there's 2 Jeeps down in the first hour, and they ended up leaving. And
Yeah, they had to leave because they couldn't even do like the halfway easy trails
Uh-uh.
they had
without
no
power steering, and they needed to drive all the way back to Indianapolis.
Yeah, they came from Indianapolis, so they
I
left.
felt so bad. I felt so bad. Like they drove all that way. They spent more time driving there than wheeling.
That's, well,
Mm-hmm. It sucked.
Anyway,
It
so
sucked so bad.
then Scotty got in David's, and then Scotty's brother-in-law
Timmy.
Timmy rode with us in the back seat, and then we went and we did Trail
3, 5,
5,
5X.
5X, Trail
From a
3,
3.
and then at the end of Trail 3, we were playing around on Big Bertha or something. It's a big hill that has like
Oh,
6 or 7 different like chutes that you
little
can go
shoots
up and
on it.
down. Yeah. So then we were messing around on the hills, and then there was one, like the last one, we had to go around in that big open lake area. And
which
then
nothing good happens at the lake.
yeah. So then we made it through, and then Dan got stuck in the
Took
rut.
the wrong line. Yeah.
We hooked up the kinetic rope to him, and then started pulling him. And as soon as we did, then he blew his tire off the bead in the spot. He like the wheel didn't turn enough.
His wheel wouldn't turn. He
Literally
got caught.
dropped down in the rut and then popped it straight off the bead. So then we had to change his tire in the mud, in the middle of the lake area.
Then he's like, because he'd been teasing me about, he gave me a reset. So he kept joking about
Anytime you
winching
go
me.
backwards, regardless if it's being pulled
Yeah,
or
that doesn't
reversed, it's a reset, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm like, that doesn't count. It's a and then that's what Scotty kept saying. It's a mulligan. This doesn't count. This doesn't count.
That's a reset.
And then,
We've
and
already
then he's
determined
like,
that when we were at
he's like,
like
that
the last
sure
time.
would be something that if someone was teasing, that maliciously popped their tire. And I'm like, never know.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was after though, because you popped his tire and then
No, he pulled me backwards.
He already pulled you out. Yeah, I guess he.
Yeah, giving me a hard time. Yeah, pulled me backwards because they were heckling me to go on tires again, and we know how that works out for me.
Yeah, she got high centered on some big tractor tires or dump truck tires again.
You should have known you were going to get high centered.
I know. I didn't care. Nothing was going to.
Yeah, that was on 5X. Because there was like the little bitty part where you drive over the tires, and then there's a whole other like little hill climb deal, and so we did that.
Should have brought
After he pulled her out, then she went around and then went up instead of trying to go down.
Oh, I went up it and then I went back down it.
Yeah, then she went back down.
There was an XJ. There was a broke down YJ
to get over the.
Yeah, there was a broke down YJ at the top and an XJ, and I was just trying to not make them move, so my angle was bad. But
also,
once they
the YJ that was sitting there, the reason it was sitting there is because it snapped their driver's side front U joint as well.
It did, so we couldn't even borrow one from them.
They were waiting on somebody to bring them parts because they had an actual
because they were live local.
Close. Yeah.
Oh, I bet maybe they'll watch today because remember they got really excited when we were saying something about a podcast and then they took our information. Just kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meeting people. Well, I'm handing out cards in the woods. So
that's funny.
Oh, here you go.
Well, you should have called me and discussed doing 2X because all the rain that we've had this last couple of weeks, I could have told you 2X was not going to be easy.
I knew it was going to be terrible. I knew.
Yep.
I knew.
But you didn't call me.
Anyway, so but when we got to the end, we got done with 3 and playing on Bertha and swapped his tire out and everything. The guy's like, "Well, let's go do the loop on the backside 2X." Yeah, she said it. So then we go all the way around to the backside of 2X to go up the big hill and circle around and back down the hill and whatever. So then we did that, and then she was trying like a black little section, got buried in a mud hole. Like she went down in this mud hole to climb up the thing, and it was dang near
taller than my hood.
Yeah, it was almost to that light bar that's on her bumper. and she was able to climb up, but then she was getting high centered and couldn't get over the
And it
brakes.
was soaking wet. I couldn't
Yeah, I mean she was in a
Yeah.
freaking puddle, so we backed out of there, and
insert
then
picture here.
yeah, we backed out of there. She wasn't paying attention, hit her driver's side mirror on a tree root that was sticking out,
I was paying
popped the
attention.
cover off the back, and I'm like, "Are you effing kidding me right now? Like, why didn't you just winch out the front and this would have been done? Like, we could have just winched out and gone over, and then she's had to back out, so she didn't have to get
Everybody who
winched
knows me
again.
knows why I did not get winched.
Anyways, so yeah,
Wheels are still
she
moving.
snapped her mirror
If I'm
off.
still rocking,
It
I'm not
doesn't
doing
count. I know. I needed Thomas because Thomas knows what a reset is, and that backing out is not as bad as being winched. I just chose a different line.
Snapped her
That's all
mirror
I was doing.
off.
Choosing a different line.
Snapped her mirror off, and the cover fell into like a 3-foot deep mud hole. So then she
Wasn't 3 feet, maybe like 2.5.
it was like a foot and a half. She
2 and
jumps
3
over
quarters.
it. She goes to jump over it to try
You know,
and
I
make
do my
it.
thing where I go like this, and then I like throw
run, and
myself
it gets
across.
like a little leap, like a Mario jump. Jumps over
And
it,
went nowhere?
lands, slides right down in the mud hole up to her freaking knees in water, and then she picks it up out of the water, and then she's just standing in the mud hole, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? So then I was like, well, you bring extra shoes? Where's your other shoes? Oh, I didn't bring any extra shoes.
you didn't bring your boots.
God, no.
She was wearing her boots, her hiking boots, but she didn't have any extra tennis shoes. She didn't have flip flops. She didn't have socks. Nothing. So then she's driving
Always
around.
I was
bring extra
wearing-
clothes.
I was
Extra
wearing
shoes,
Christmas.
extra socks.
I know. I was wearing Christmas cat socks.
Christmas cat socks. So those
It's
are
not even Christmas yet.
Those are soaking wet. And so she drove back out of there to the parking lot barefoot with her pant legs rolled up. And I was like, well, are you just going to drive barefoot on the way home? But then Scotty Doo had some socks. So he loaned her some socks. No shoes, though. So she drove from there to Corden at the Mexican restaurant in sock feet while we had the floor heater on full blast trying to dry out her shoes.
Well, first I put my shoes. I had time, so first I put my shoes on the engine block to try to warm them up like burritos.
Yeah, while we were airing
work.
up and the hood open, she was like making shoe burritos on her hood.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
And then we find out that because I'm like, damn, it's only like 4:30 and we're done. Instead of waiting here an hour and a half, why don't you call AAA and see if they can come get you early? AAA canceled his order and didn't tell him.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
So he would have waited till 6 and not. So what sucks with that is then they had only put the Jeep enough back together to get pulled onto a rollback and then go home. So then we had to take it apart again and stuff some paper towels in a hole and then put it all back together.
So the fluid didn't run out of there.
Yeah.
So
and then his poor brother-in-law was there. You know, he lives an hour and a half away. So we're trying to figure out how to like get him home because if Scotty, we were like, we're going to follow Scotty, but Scotty couldn't drive all the way to his house and then back to our house, like back this way. And we didn't want to follow him that far. So we got, his sister was able to meet us in Corden.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
like, oh, it was freaking AAA. Walmart and AAA both suck. You suck. You should do better.
You heard it here first, folks.
Do it.
You heard it here first.
Do better.
Walmart for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they were going to use their 200-mile tow for that. So they better not take that off since they didn't use it.
And if we wouldn't have called to see if you could come early, like we're just going to be like, all right, well, let us know whenever you get home and just head out. Because he's like, I'll just have to wait here until they get here because I have to be here.
Thank goodness we didn't. Yeah.
And then we're just like,
well, we were going to leave and bring Timmy home.
Let's just call and see if they can get you in early or whatever.
That's crazy. Sir. They canceled it.
You don't have an order.
Did they give it an explanation on why?
Nope.
They just
said you never placed the order, basically.
No, I don't. They canceled it, but I don't know why they canceled it. Or the person said they couldn't tell why. Like probably because they didn't want to drive out to BFE and then have to drive him all the way back to Louisville. But don't say you sign up for they pay for it. They pay for 200 miles.
Pay for the premium, the 200-mile tow. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
You don't want to do
But
the service, don't put it on your
yeah,
list of services to do.
actually did record a lot of stuff this weekend though, and then with the other guys. So you guys should be able to watch this in the next couple days on our YouTube.
It'll be middle of next week because I gotta edit this by Friday
I know, well that would be
or
next week.
Friday. I
If
know.
this
And
goes
then I gotta
Friday,
do
then next
that.
week.
I also got a, day job to do.
No.
Well, I'll be working on some videos if I'm able to.
With
Well,
his
at least
non-dominant
on,
hand.
yeah. Well, I do use
Do
my
you use
right
your
hand to
clicker?
control the
Do you use
mouse.
your clicker on your right hand?
Yeah, I've had to teach myself my right hand a little bit of stuff, being in a right hand world, being left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does feel uncomfortable. It feels weird using my left hand on the mouse.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but I do keyboard stuff with my left hand while I'm
Mm-hmm.
using the
Doing
mouse
the
to click.
same.
But yeah, I'll figure out how just being right-handed for
Yeah.
a couple of weeks, how that's going to work out.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll make the switch.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah. So what we're talking about your surgery, but I don't what are you having done? I thought it
So
was your neck. So
no, it's not my neck. I'm not having surgery on my neck. It's carpal tunnel, medial tunnel in the wrist and elbow. So
Mhm.
they're cutting roughly about in here, a small incision on my wrist, and they're on the top of my forearm or top of my elbow, and then underneath somewhere to release some of the release the nerve because it's pinched.
Are they doing like orthoscopic or are they
It's going to be some
doing like
small incisions, supposedly, from what I'm being told. And they're more concerned about the incision on my hand than the
yeah,
ones on my elbow.
yeah.
Just because I guess it's a little deeper, a little more invasive than in the elbow. I don't know for sure. We'll
What if they
see.
mess up and cut from here all the way down and across, and then they
Then I'm gonna have a
just lay the whole
pretty
thing
wicked
open?
scar.
Be epic.
No,
You'd be
it
getting
wouldn't
all the
be.
ladies in. You'd have to fight them off with a stick. Be like, look at my cool scar, and then they'd be
Look
like,
at my
Oh,
cool scar.
look at my cool scar.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
bathroom
like
that
you're
way.
like you're fighting all the ladies with your leg.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. You
ah.
just taking your leg off and fighting them with it.
yep.
Right.
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 Right. That sounds about right.
Right. Oh, Stacy just texted me on my way home. Awesome. I'm texting her back.
We just finished up the
Awesomeness.
podcast.
Yeah.
You'd be like, great. Now I can get a bath and go to bed.
Yeah, I
I
got
know
to
she's gonna be tired and
I know. We have
exhausted.
a lot. How long we been on?
Not too long.
46
12
minutes.
minutes. Okay.
When I logged in, it's 36 minutes since I've logged in. 37
Okay.
minutes now.
Yeah, because we were on a little bit. So, what are anything going on? I know your surgery, but is anything else going on this week?
So Saturday is the Belt Built chili cook-off,
Okay.
which I
Where's
need to
that?
tell Scotty about it because see if he can make it because he makes chili. So see if he wants to enter in some chili. So I'll message him later and
Where's it
He makes
at?
good
tell him
chili.
it's
Oh wait,
up in Indiana.
makes
Yeah,
the
it's
spicy
Scotty's.
version.
That regular was it wasn't like heavy spicy, but it was spicy enough for me.
Mhm.
The regular was not spicy
Just because
at
you got
all.
calluses all in your mouth from eating spicy food, I
Battery
don't.
acid.
I don't. Yeah, just because you
Leave
drink
a little
battery
baby.
acid.
Leave a little taste buds alone.
Yeah.
They're babies. They're baby taste buds.
Because you
Yeah.
can't handle the heat, Thomas.
Oh, I can handle the
I'm like,
heat. I just don't want to handle the heat
It's
because the heat's not fun. And why do I want to put myself through that kind of torture?
yeah. Well, what
not
are you guys
torture if it's
doing?
good.
What are you guys doing at the vet built thing? Are you all entering
So
chili cook-off?
I'm
no,
not.
we are not entering the chili cook-off. Art Gear contacted me and asked if we would help them basically score the flex ramp. So
Oh,
they
yeah,
already have their own flex ramp, but he wanted our help and support to come
yeah,
out
of course.
and help them out. And so since Sylvia's working, Dustin, Stacy, and I are going to head up there to represent White Knuckle Nation Off-Road and
Yeah,
help them out.
it's
And
fun.
watch Dustin eat some hot chili.
Yeah.
You might have to take Goldilocks for me. Do that weigh thing. They have
Wait
some kind
thing.
of weigh thing. I thought I saw him say that, like, you could weigh and see how much all four corners weigh
Was
of
Art
your
going to
rigs.
have his scales out there?
That's what
Oh
it
yeah,
said.
he is.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
You're welcome.
Yep.
And I will have to do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're gonna have
You get your sub
the
box back in
RTI
before then.
ramp. They're gonna do vehicle weight, and then they're gonna have some raffles. They're gonna have some military vehicles on display, and
Yeah, I have to work till like 4:30 or
yeah.
5, so there's no way I'll make it. But you guys have fun.
Let's see, it's $20. Let's see, attendees cost is $20, and you'll receive 3 chili votes and 1 raffle ticket. And then for the cook-off contest, $300 to the winner, and then $100 to the 2 runner-ups.
You were telling Scotty to step it up. He needs
I know.
axles.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. So
You
yeah,
need
it's
axles too.
it's
You
gonna
want me
be
to
up
make
in
some chili?
Indiana.
I make good chili.
I know you do, but no.
No, why not?
You know, other boys
'Cause
tasting my chili. It's not that good.
what?
Uh-huh.
No, I just don't want to have to deal with a crock pot full of chili and then leave it in your back seat for 3 days after the chili cook-off, like the big
Thomas, I
cans.
don't think he thinks my chili is $300 chili.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Dustin,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have enough
well,
stuff to do that day without trying to do that too.
yeah, because I'm gonna be definitely limited on what I can do because my arm will be in a sling. I
Yeah.
have to be in a sling for 5 days. So I'll probably be out of the sling either Monday
When are
or
you allowed to
Tuesday.
use your arm? Just after 5 days?
I don't
Like,
know.
will you be
Once I
able to
get
use
the
it?
I really don't know. I'm pretty sure I can start using it. I'll get some more information right before we do surgery. And then I know they'll talk to Stacy on what I'm able to do, can't do after surgery. But I have a follow-up on in 2 weeks with them and their physical therapist. So
Mm-hmm. Will you
so
have to
then we'll
drive to
see.
Indiana for physical therapy, or can they set you up with one down in
Their
town?
main office is in Louisville.
Okay,
So it's just their surgery centers in New Albany in Indiana.
sure.
It's for that surgery center. So but yeah. So Dustin be doing majority of the work because I won't be able to write anything because I'm
Yeah.
left-handed.
You won't be able to measuring tape because you only got one arm. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I can hook it and
You
then run
won't have
it.
a left arm and he won't have a left leg.
Twinsies.
We are so effed.
We are. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so funny right there.
Wow.
Dang.
Dang. Oh
Dang.
my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah.
funny. Now
Well,
Stacy's going too, right? Stacy's
yeah,
old.
Stacy will be going. But
Yeah.
we'll
This will
post
be Stacy's first one. This is
first
Stacy's
one.
first one because all the other ones we've ever had to work, she didn't get to come, right?
No, she's been to some of the earlier,
Oh,
a couple of the
no.
earlier ones, I
No, the
think.
only one that she's been to was the voodoo one.
Trying to think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kingfish.
because she had to work. Unfortunately, she always has to work
Yeah.
during.
Well, because they
So this
choose
will
it
be
on
the first.
days,
This
they choose
I'm
them
not
on
coming.
weekends that
Yeah.
she has to work.
So I won't be there, but she will. It's
I
like
mean, it
whenever
almost seems like
people.
she works every weekend. She doesn't work every weekend. She works every other weekend. It's just
She
when
works every
other
weekend.
people putting in events, she doesn't work every weekend.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I got to put events when I'm off,
Not
and
at Target anyway.
that was her weekend off. We already discussed this. that I have to
Yeah.
set mine for a year in advance.
Yeah, she
Oh,
should
we
be
can't even
on.
mess it up.
You switched yours to be with Stacy, and then
And
Stacy
then
got
she
hers
I
moved.
switched
know.
again like
She
the
moved.
week
She
after.
So I said,
she
we ain't
moves
doing
from
that
the
again.
front end to the
She's gonna have to
Starbucks, and her weekends
not
change.
mess it up again because
So.
then I re-switched. So
I
starting in
know.
January, I will literally kick Stacy's ass if it happens again. I'll be like, you know
Well,
what?
it's not like she had a choice
We're
anyway.
gonna quit.
Yeah, she don't make the
It's not like
schedule.
she had a
She just
choice.
You bring me
she
in
just
there,
gets
we're
told.
quitting. This is bull crap. I'll be like,
Yeah.
excuse me, Target manager, do you know how much you've inconvenienced me this year
This year.
by making my friend work the wrong Saturday?
Yep.
He won't care. He'll probably fire me and I don't even work there.
I know, right? Yeah, he probably wouldn't. He'd probably be like, "Oh, we got somebody else. We need you over here. We need you over
No,
there."
thank you.
Yeah.
No,
So,
thank you.
but we'll get everything posted. I think Stacy's already made some posts
I think she shared on
about
the
the built.
WKN event page today.
So
Was
it's
that
got
okay.
it's got the address and everything, and where it's located. But it's not too far from it's actually right down the street from Gear Offroad,
You're offered.
from the shop itself. Yeah.
Guess what we passed? Going to Redbird.
Where'd you pass going to Redbird?
Wheat's off-road.
Oh yeah. Where were they
Yeah.
going? I'm
No,
curious.
No,
we
their
passed
shop.
their actual
Oh, their actual
Wheat
shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We drove by. They
twice.
had a
It's
whole
cute.
bunch of their rigs parked out front. They must have been
So
in there
you
doing
honked the
something.
horn when you drove by and waved?
Yes.
Scotty did. Yeah.
Too funny.
Yep. Yeah. Because oh poop, I just forgot his name. Stacy and what was Joey? They
Joey.
had just got married on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Joey and Stacy in the orange copperhead. Did you watch any of the last videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got married. It was
So their last name? Joey
No,
and Stacy Copperhead.
No, I actually forgot their last name. Whatever Clyde's last name.
Well, now
I
it's
don't know.
Joey and Stacy Copperhead.
Yeah,
Copperhead.
You're
I
welcome.
don't remember that part. I
You're
barely
welcome.
remember. I barely remember.
You're lucky I
first
remember
names.
names.
Right.
Yes,
I remember your
yeah.
Jeep.
You're lucky we
But
remember
yeah.
You're
your first
lucky I
name.
remember the name.
Yeah, but I looked at their pictures and they were cute. She was wearing white chucks with her dress. It was cute. So she's cute.
Like Chuck Taylor's?
Yeah, white ones.
Nice.
Yeah, looks comfortable.
I'm pretty sure you can't say white ones on YouTube. That's
Why
racist.
not?
I don't really. They
Dustin.
probably.
Just saying.
Wow.
Oh, poor us. It's fine. Trying to think of what else. What else is happening? Do we? Oh, well, I guess there's a Thursday night meet this week too, but that will have already been gone.
Yes, said Danny Max.
Yeah.
And then
Which we will not be
I think
attending.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
FYI.
We're trying not to eat out all the time thing
Well,
because we po.
well, we all po.
I know.
Friday, December 6th, E-Town's doing their Christmas parade.
Yes, we're doing it.
Yep. Yeah, Stacy's supposedly this week is picking up all the information for us, those that turned in everything that they needed to enter the parade. She'll have all that. She'll have that packet together for us, for everybody that's going to be involved. That's December 6th at 7:00 in Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So if you want to come check out the Christmas parade, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And downtown is going to be packed.
How many did she say ended up signing up?
For
E-Town.
Louisville Voodoo Jeep Club. I want to say it was right at 20. It was just under 20. I can't remember the exact number, but it was just shy of 20. It was short suspense though on when she found out everybody needed to turn in insurance cards, so she was scrambling to get everybody
Yeah.
to send her insurance cards. That's what we talked last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody thought she was trying to
Middletown,
scam them.
Then she was trying to scam people out of
but
insurance.
most of them are getting like that. Whenever 2 years ago, when I was in the Middletown parade, I think it was for Halloween, I had to give insurance card
Yeah, a lot of places are going to that now because
in
of
case you hit a kid or
liability.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, insurance liability stuff.
Yeah.
Although still though, I think if you hit a kid or hit another car, it'd just be like a regular accident. Police report, you have to show up your insurance anyway.
Honey, you
So
know damn well people try to sue everybody for everything.
that's true.
Yeah.
I need to start suing some people.
Ooh. Thomas, what you doing?
Huh?
I'm suing you, Thomas.
For
Suing.
what?
You
We don't
stepped
know
on
yet.
my
We'll
left
figure it
foot
out.
3 months ago when we were working in the garage, and now
And it hurt.
I didn't step on it. I just picked it up and moved it out of
Right.
my way.
So you're admitting to
you
it.
touched my personal belongings without my consent, and
You didn't. You couldn't feel me nudge you to move.
well, that'll be for the judge to decide. All right.
How do you know I can't feel out of this leg?
Right.
I feel vibration. Maybe.
Don't tell me what I can and
Maybe.
can't feel.
You don't know me. You don't.
You don't know me.
You
don't know my feet.
me. You don't. Wow.
Anyways,
I know.
we're idiots.
Yeah, and
Very
then the
stupid.
next day we have the freezing for a reason.
Yep. Freezing for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We got that right the next day on that Saturday morning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then the light up Shepherdsville is also that night
Yeah, we're not doing
after
that.
freezing for a reason. No, we're not.
No, we're not. We got a Christmas thing to do.
Yep.
December's hard. November, December is hard. There's just so much stuff that you want to do, and in so little time with like family and friends to actually
Oh yeah.
celebrate the real holiday.
Yeah.
Like I wish
it
we could
is.
do it all, but we just can't.
Well, and we're doing Lights Under Louisville on that Sunday, so that weekend is going to be jam packed.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be.
You are, or that's an event.
It's under the
The club is, yeah.
It's club
Oh.
event.
The voodoo
Yeah,
page.
it's yeah. They're
Yeah.
doing Lights Under Louisville.
And then I feel like there's something. Oh, and then your one friend from Lexington. Did we ever get any information on that?
I think Stacy was still working on
it, but she'll just
Yeah.
post it on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's getting
know.
really foggy outside. Stacy just sent me a picture.
Got that winter storm rolling through. Maybe even snow this week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be is it supposed to be raining again next week or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all week.
And then maybe
snow,
they
yeah.
said,
Oh,
they
no,
said
yeah.
maybe snow on either tomorrow or
Friday.
Thursday. Friday?
Yeah.
No, it was
Well,
one day.
the weather app I use, it's very
The
inconsistent.
snow probably won't
so-
stick. I don't think it's cold enough for that, but we're definitely going to be
No,
getting
it's
some.
definitely not. It's definitely not. Because I saw possible snow last week on Friday, and then it disappeared, and then now it looks like it is back. But it's supposed to be in the 40s. So
Yeah, which is crazy because I mean it was freaking 70 and sunny today, and then Friday is going to be snowing and 40. So welcome to Kentucky weather.
Right.
Yep. And it was hot yesterday.
Yeah.
It was hot yesterday. Uh-oh. I think Stacy's home. Maybe.
Cool.
I think she's home. What?
I know.
It's either her or
like
Dominic.
it's already. Why is he there so much when he don't live there no more?
Wait a minute.
Dominic,
What?
are you getting burglarized? Do I need to
No,
call
no, no, no,
911?
no, no, no. No, I'm not. It's raining, I guess, outside.
If you are and you're doing it, you need to pick up your webcam and carry it with you while you're holding the gun, so we can get that on YouTube. That'd be epic.
Yeah, no. Well, come here.
Yeah, have her just sit there.
We don't know where they're all at.
Come here.
There's no way it's all
Oh.
different ones.
Get you a chair.
No, we were
Say
literally
hello.
talking, and was like, and we were joking
Jody.
about.
You wanna sit in the
I'll do
chair?
it. Someone was like, either way,
Oh,
it's getting
God.
chopped off, whether it's today or
Hey,
tomorrow.
Stacy.
With y'all.
Stacy's here.
So
Look who's here. Look who's home. Say
Hi,
hi,
Stacey.
Stacy.
The one time we actually make like a really fast one because we're all so tired and just want to go to bed.
I know,
Can you
yeah.
hold the fat one too?
Hmm?
Can you hold the fat one too?
No, we can't hold the fat one.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? But
Stacy
Got
can
Odie.
hold him.
I got Odie. Oh, Stacy's picking up Fat Boy.
Oh my gosh,
He is huge now.
he has gotten really.
He's actually lost a little weight.
He's lost some weight
I
since
think
He's gotten a little
Since
smaller.
when? He wasn't that big when we saw him last, I don't think.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
It was bigger.
Probably
Well, I mean,
when when we last saw him like a couple
The
months ago
camera
when we
adds
first
10
met him.
pounds, so there's that.
Hey,
Dustin, we'll
Matt.
send you some before and after pictures to
Okay.
put in there of Max, because
Yeah.
Max used to be tiny.
It was probably all those
It's
moles
okay,
he was
Max.
eating in the backyard. It's all
He's
right.
got
Max.
such a
You
small head. So hold on. Here, hold on. Let me do this.
just take Odie.
No,
Oh my
Come
God.
here, Max. Come here, Max. Come here, Max. No. Check this out. Look, he's a hedgehog. He looks like a hedgehog.
He does.
Now he's yours.
He's a hedgehog.
Now he's
Hey,
yours.
Max.
Oh, like that.
He's
Dad.
like, it's just because I ate all them moles.
I was like, hey,
I was
Max.
just
it's like a
protecting the
hedgehog.
yard. Does he breathe funny? Like, look
No, he doesn't. It's funny to watch him try and run up and down the stairs, though.
Yeah.
at his little face.
He's in better shape.
He's
now.
like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Poor
little- poor little Odie.
And then I know the little Odie, little blind
Poor
little
Woody.
muffin.
Hey, Max.
He wants kisses.
Hey, Max. Oh my goodness. Oh, do
Yeah,
I
and
stop,
no,
boy?
he's like, I smell dark chocolate.
Me too.
Yeah.
Allie, go lay
He's
down.
so big.
Let's go lay down.
Oh Lord.
He is humongous. How much does he weigh?
I don't actually know. I
10
haven't
pounds.
I
haven't
bet he's the
weighed.
same size as Baxter. He looks as big as
You have to
Baxter.
weigh him and text me. That way I can insert it
I
here.
will.
Max weighs this
There's
many pounds.
pizza in the other refrigerator outside.
I didn't
In the
know
Aw, he's so sweet.
Yeah, there's pizza in the garage.
there's more.
They all want pizza. I had 2 slices.
Okay.
No, well,
There's more.
there's a whole sausage pizza in the refrigerator.
You go
Oh, from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We didn't get to come play.
yeah, it's okay.
Dustin
I had
finished.
to play at the
about
Rainer's
this
house by
event?
myself.
Yes, we did talk about the vet built chili cook-off event. We need to text
Yeah.
Scotty and let him know so that see if he wants to enter chili in it, because it's $300 for the winner, and then
Yeah, he needs axles.
$100 for second and third.
Yes. And
That his axle's broken.
I know Jeremy's entering, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dustin said I couldn't enter
You're getting
because
hot.
I don't have $300 chili.
I didn't say you could not enter.
That
If you
was
want to
funny.
enter, make some chili. I don't care.
Justin
It's
didn't
20
want
bucks.
I
you
Make
to.
some chili and I'll
I
bring
said,
it.
oh,
Justin didn't want to haul
$300.
around the.
Should
the
I
crock
enter
pot full
my
of chili
chili?
for 4 days, like they did at Windrock
I was like, I'm
like,
be
should I
driving there
make
by
chili?
myself.
Dustin's like,
I enter their
no.
Jeep.
in Hollywood.
It's gonna be in the back seat in the crock pot plugged in. I'm gonna be hitting freaking potholes on 65. It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
going
be
all
all
over the
over the
place.
place.
Like, yeah, let's make some chili and bring it. If you're both going, then sure. But I don't want to have to deal with the chili by myself.
Well, whenever we don't win $300, you know who that's on.
You know it's rigged
Like, I would have
anyway.
won $300 if Dustin would have brought chili.
Well, you guys are both coming. You guys can make chili.
I'm only gonna have one hand.
Okay, Thomas, like literally for the next 2 weeks, you have to be like, I only got one hand.
I only got one
Like
hand.
you got to be like Dustin. I only
you
got
gotta-
one leg. I only
I
got one
got one
arm.
leg.
You
I only
gotta,
got
And
one
it's my
arm.
non-dominant hand.
guess what? When that
Thinking
one's done, he's doing the other one, so it's gonna go on for months. So
I know, but it's so much funnier whenever
you should
it's
do both at the same time. I got
no.
no hands.
I know.
he's gonna have a
I ain't
dirty
got no-
ass.
I
I ain't got no
He ain't-
hands.
He
Like
ain't got no
Lieutenant Dan, only
legs.
opposite.
We were
Lieutenant Dan
saying
got no
that
legs.
Dustin-
You ain't
We were saying that Dustin's left leg is not like broken, and then Thomas's left hand. So they're just like their whole left sides are just disasters.
Yeah.
No.
Come here. At least for a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
So,
Love
right.
you too.
love you too, buddy.
Love you too.
Dustin
Trying to think
said
of what
love
else.
you. Oh, now he's fussing at the cat.
Stacey, is your
The cat that
appointment
he
this Thursday?
abandoned.
Do we need to move your appointment?
What?
Yeah, do you need to move your appointment? Your hair appointment's Thursday. Remember we
Why are
moved
we
it to
talking
this
about this on the podcast?
because we were just talking about her
Why
being
would I
off.
need to move my hair appointment?
I'm gonna have to cut off like
No,
the
I
last
didn't
20
know.
minutes of this podcast.
No, you
I
won't.
didn't know
No,
that
you're
if you
not.
had to be
No,
home with
just let it
him.
go. Just let it
You
go.
have to be home with him.
Bet.
We're doing it live. Just let it go.
Okay, cool.
No one wants to hear this crap.
Because he
Sure
said
they-
that you were taking off Wednesday and Thursday to take care of him. I didn't know if you actually had to take care of him Thursday or if his mom can do that.
His mom will be here for a couple hours. I just got to come back and get him for the meet. Unless he's gonna meet me up there.
I don't know if I'll
You
be.
can't drive the day after.
Dude, really?
For insurance purposes, he is not driving the day after.
He can drive after 24 hours? I did.
I need a doctor's note that
No,
says
wait,
that.
wait,
so we
wait,
can-
no. Absolutely
For
not.
insurance
Because let
purposes.
me tell you what this man did 10 years ago.
You have to cut this stuff.
Oh yeah. I like I said, I'm cutting the whole
Let me tell
back
you,
half of this
I
thing off.
broke my tibula and fibula.
We don't cut
broke
anything.
my leg. Had to have it pinned back together. This man left a week before my surgery out of country. He could have stayed.
He's
Yes,
like,
could have. He left.
It was Army mandatory. He had to go.
No, absolutely not.
he's
That's
like,
about
I'd rather go
Thomas.
lay in the stands somewhere.
Exactly. He left me there with 2 kids and a broken ass leg.
She's making it sound like, yeah.
Hey, when you
I
get
had to
orders,
get a
you have to
friend
go.
drive me
So
to
she's
have
leaving you to
surgery.
get for an hour and a half to get her hair done. So boom.
He's gonna come with me to get my hair done.
Oh,
and
that can
sit
happen
his
too.
ass there.
Yeah, that's probably better. You might as well just make him do that.
What is all that?
It's a
I
waterfall,
mean, it's all
Dustin.
the
It's a waterfall,
stuff-
Dustin.
all the
What'd you
stuff from
see in your
Amazon just got
waterfall?
delivered.
What'd you see in the waterfall, Dustin?
Savannah rolled in with like 15 Target bags. Like this.
Hey, that's me every day. So
That's true.
And I said, what is all that? And she said, none of your beeswax.
Wow.
Bruh. None of your beeswax, bruh.
I
Well, did
just
you get all the
tell him and
Amazon
don't look
stuff?
in it.
Did you get all the
said,
Amazon
bruh,
stuff
There
off
was no
the?
Amazon stuff.
That's a bull lie because I just got a notification. Huh? There's a box on the porch right now. Yeah, there's a box on the porch right now.
Well, I'll
I
get
just
it
got
in
a
a minute.
notification that my Ryobi
Bruh.
drill got delivered. And a socket. And
And
another socket. Or a socket. I don't know, it's the
ordered
kind
a
with
bunch
the
of 10 millimeters.
No, I ordered a 3/4 and I ordered a Ryobi drill, a Ryobi impact driver, and a adapter for to go in the drill and then hook on the socket.
Oh yeah,
Keep it the camper
I got one of those.
for the stabilizer jack.
Don't leave it in the camper.
They had them on clearance for $42
Oh wow.
for the quarter inch.
I know,
impact
I
driver.
was like kind of surprised on how cheap that was.
Yeah, you already got Roby's batteries, so yeah.
That's why we did it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
that's why
he
we did it.
talked about it.
Because I mean, we have 2 more Makitas out there, and then I was like, well, we can buy another battery for the Makita or whatever, but it was cheaper to buy that Ryobi impact driver than to buy another Makita battery.
Besides, you guys know every time I go to Invasion, I have to buy more batteries anyway.
That is true.
It's like
You do know that on Temu they have them.
Ryobi batteries.
Yeah, they're knockoff Ryobi batteries. Look them up.
All right.
Really?
Are they like $6?
They're cheap. I showed them to you.
Is that what cost Thomas's drill to catch on fire that day?
No, but yeah, look them up.
Whenever he was
Okay, well.
using it and it burst
I
into
overheated
flames.
it. I overexerted it.
It smoked. And then your
Hey.
ding dong self brings it to our house and was like, hey, watch this
Check
catch
this
on
out.
fire.
We want.
And lights
Dustin
it up
thought it
like,
was cool.
Yeah. I was like, look, this ain't doing nothing. He's like, no, you got to hold it down. So I held it down. I was like,
It starts smoking.
I'm like, get it out of the garage.
Yep.
that a
Oh,
new Stitch
Stacey,
cup?
what are you drinking tonight?
Well,
not a
that's
Stitch cup.
caramel brulee from Starbucks, and this is an energy drink because it's the only thing that keeps my voice from completely being gone.
You realize it's
Stacey
9
is
o'clock at
never
night,
feeling good.
Stacey. Why are you drinking energy drinks at 9 o'clock at night?
Why would I be drinking coffee at 9 o'clock at night?
I do.
I showed y'all a picture of what I was doing. How do you think I got all those boxes 100 foot in the air?
I know, we were talking about that earlier, and I was like, we felt bad for you, and then Thomas was like, well, they were just styrofoam cups. I was like,
I didn't
oh.
say it like that. That's it.
I
Seriously.
was like,
just made it
oh, well, I mean,
I was
that's no
like-
big deal. Then it's just styrofoam cups. Like, I thought
It's
they were
not
like 80-pound
styrofoam cups. They're plastic and paper cups, but they're not styrofoam. They're heavy.
But
as
still, like, have to crawl up the ladder. It doesn't matter if you're carrying like cotton balls. Like, it's still awkward.
They're
And
over 20 pounds a piece on
Yeah.
my
I said
shoulder.
I can't believe they have you like carry that stuff up a ladder anyway.
Okay,
They
let
don't
me
have
go
a
on
scissor
rant.
lift or something.
And I don't care who's watching this, actually, and if they're from Target or not.
Well, this is all getting cut out, so it don't matter. We should have
he
stopped the
doesn't
record.
cut.
We should have stopped the recording literally 20 minutes ago.
I asked my manager, my direct overhead manager, to help me get our very tall ladder to the front of the store yesterday where we keep our overstock, to help me put these heavy ass boxes on the top of our steel. And he said, oh no, we'll just get the wave and we'll do it that way. Well, I don't like our new wave because everybody gets stuck at the top of the frickin' wave. So I was like,
What's
no.
a wave?
It's a
Like a scissor lift.
Like
it's
a,
a so yeah, it's
yeah,
like
it's
it's a lift.
It's an inside lift.
Yeah.
And
The brand
plus,
is a wave.
you have to get in these aisles that are really, really tight. We're not supposed to use it between these aisles. And it barely fits. So I don't do it.
That's what she
I don't
said.
want to get stuck at the top of it. So I said, okay, so it should take us 30 minutes to do it. He's like, yeah, but I have an orientation, which is not his job. His job is to support his two areas. That's not his job. He's not HR. So here nor there, hour before orientation, he said he was busy. He was supposed to be helping me. He said he'd get back with me. He never did. He's off today. I had to move the damn boxes to get my other boxes in there with the new cups for the holiday launch that launched last week. And I've got another 12 plus cases coming in next week. I got to get in those spots. We have to get the old cups up. So I had to do it by my damn self because he's too damn busy helping other people in the store and not helping the people he should be helping. So, long story short, I had to do it my damn self.
Stacy's
Well,
rant.
do better.
I told you she was going to have
Yep.
things to say when she got here. If we were still going.
So,
You want something done right, do it yourself.
True.
Pretty much how it goes. So
And if I would have took the damn wave down there, I would have knocked down the shelves. So I had
you
to do it
should
on
have.
a different
You
ladder.
should have.
That would've
And
been
just
funny.
knock down all the like in a row, and then
I
come back down off
almost
the wave and be
fell
like, all right,
off
I'm
the
out.
ladder. So there's that.
Well, then you could have sued Target for billions.
Oh, I could have if I wasn't dead on the floor.
I could see Target for billions.
I was gonna say, the
Just
Thomas-
make sure to grab a bike helmet next time you climb up there, just in case, and then fall off and like break your arm or something, and then
Because
sue 'em
I
for
had
billions.
3-point contact. I had a 3-point contact with the big ass box on my shoulder that
Yep.
was as big as me.
But you shouldn't
So-
really be lifting in the first place.
No.
Friggin' Target.
It's crap.
So
It's
that's
crap.
okay. Just like they don't care about me pushing 1,800 pounds back and forth around the store either. But it is what it is.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
And everybody wonders why I'm sick all the time.
I know you were sick.
So
My stinks.
it's okay.
Say hi,
Yeah,
Stacy.
we were- Hi, Stacy. I didn't think of what else.
That's it.
I picked up the stuff for the parade today.
Oh, you did.
Oh, nice.
They were asking about it, and I said that you.
Yeah,
were-
how many did you think?
It's
How
actually
many?
only going to be 17. The last
Okay.
2 that I tried to sneak in, I couldn't sneak in, so I got to contact them and tell them no.
No. Didn't get their stuff in time.
Mm-mm.
I know there was people still like that day, like later in the day. I'm like, I felt bad because I was seeing people being like, "Oh, pick me," I want to do it, and I'm like, "Oh, guys, like 3 hours ago, she had to turn it in 3 hours ago."
Oh, I mean, 2 days, 3 days passed. I mean, next year I'll
Yeah.
just start a month and 2 months ahead of time. Send me your insurance
It might
card.
be a
I'll start
smart
piling
thing.
them up
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
send
we
them
just
all
didn't
in.
know
I just didn't know.
Well,
before.
So,
yeah.
but
And I feel like some people are more sticklers on it than others, but
and
Yeah.
there was some people that just said they weren't giving up their insurance card, which I understand that. I
yeah.
mean, as soon as I can, I'm actually, she said I didn't need to keep up with the insurance card, so I'm deleting them out of my phone and everything. And then as soon as the parade's over with, I'm deleting the email and getting rid of all of it. So I don't
Mhm.
need anybody's information.
I'm not like
What
like
she
Dustin said
said is
last week though. You
uploaded
can't do
in her
nothing with it
file.
anyway.
Yeah.
And
So
if someone wants my insurance card, you can pay my insurance. My insurance is ridiculous. So
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
even care.
I didn't need it. I asked her when I picked it up today, is anybody going to need to show proof of insurance when they get there? She said no, she had it all. They just had to have their
Perfect.
tags in their windows. And I said, they'll get it the day of when we go to roll out. She said,
That's
good.
okay.
So,
Oh,
no, I was like, okay. So, yeah. It
yeah,
is
so
what
it's
it
something. We
is.
just feel like we have a lot of stuff just coming up. We're just gonna be busy with
It's the
just random
holidays, so that's normal.
holidays and stuff. The,
Yep.
yeah, I can't think of anything else. Other than
Nope.
people need to make sure they're subscribing. We're getting a couple new subscribers every week, so that's good. But
Yeah.
we could definitely use some more.
Of course, as always.
I need to look. I
Yeah.
posted that video of Scotty doing the uh the wheelie. Did you see the video of
I
him
did.
pop that wheelie?
I did.
I think it only has like a couple hundred
1,500.
views.
I had like 1,500.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
Well, we're at 356.
Yep.
Yay!
Going nowhere.
Yeah. So I'm
We
gonna
are.
kick
We're
you off
going up.
the thing.
His video has, click on his,
Which
Scotty do popping a wheelie.
Scotty do popping a wheelie.
That's how many views?
1661.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you don't hear because I had to edit it out was at the very end, and he's like, "Did you get that on video?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." And then we all just started laughing. But I was like, this is like 18 seconds. I feel like that's too soon to say the F bomb. We may do that thing where they kick us off.
Nah.
Like, how many minutes do you have to be on before you can say an F bomb?
That's funny.
Like, F yeah, I did. And then just started laughing. It was funny. It was funny. I was telling them this that I actually, Stacey, I recorded a lot this weekend. And I talked to the camera.
Good.
So we'll see how much editing Dustin decides to do. And I think
We're gonna
that
have to
me
edit out
falling
all
in the
the F
puddle,
bombs because you say it like every other word. So it's gonna be like
don't edit that out. Leave it alone. It's not a podcast.
you can't say the F bomb on YouTube.
Okay, poll. Who cares if you say the F bomb?
It's
Who
funnier when
likes
you add
using?
the little
Yeah.
when you add the chirps or the beeps and the honks and the
I'm sorry, guys. I cuss. I'm spicy. Deal with it. Quite sure.
that's why Dustin likes spicy chili. Makes sense now.
Obviously, he doesn't. He wouldn't pay $300 for my chili.
Just make the freaking
But
chili. If it spills in your back seat, I'm not responsible for it. I don't care.
oh, I ain't doing it now, y'all. Nobody gets to taste my chili. What was I just gonna say? I just gotta
That's
say,
funny
Chad.
when she
Oh
leans over
no,
you to the background in the corner of her glasses.
What?
It's like, what is that behind you?
my moose cow duck.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, you're completely gone.
You're gone.
It's her duck duck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, there's also two of me. Look. I'm standing behind Sylvia's shoulder, holding my phone. That's the past me.
Yep. Right there.
Right there.
She's trying to flick you away.
Sylvia's drunk.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. No, what I was going to say though is that I'm pretty sure that me falling in a mud puddle may be on my front camera.
Did you ever pull the SD card out of there?
It's sitting on your desk, like 3 feet in front of you. Stick your arm straight out and then to the right and then down. And I guarantee you touch it. Right arm out.
It's my left arm, but
I said, put your right arm out. That's not it. That's the old ones. They're on. Put your arm straight out
oh, they're on the thing. I see them.
in front of your arm.
Yes. None of this is going to be usable. So we might as well let's
This
just
is
pause
gonna
for
edit
5
it out,
seconds
everything out.
and just say,
Podcast is going to be 5 minutes.
all right, let's
Patrick won't be happy.
here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to WKN podcast. Episode 13.
I didn't mean to start over. I was like, let's just pause and then end it because it needs
Oh
to be
my
done.
gosh.
You're literally a poo-poo
All right.
head. Like,
Well, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you later.
This is like recording stop.
That's
Wait, what?
poo-poo head. I guess we probably really should go, but I'm definitely going to need people to please like and subscribe and then check out
Please do.
all of the event tabs. He's a poo-poo head. I know. He's a
If
party.
y'all
He's
want to
a
see her drunk, more
fun
often,
sucker.
like and subscribe.
I want to see what? What was it?
Nothing at all. You have to go back and watch it if you want to know what I said.
I can't. Justin's going to delete this because he's a fun sucker.
No, I'm leaving this part in.
Sucker.
This is the last half hour. But anyway, it's fine. All right. We will catch you all on the next one.
No, stop. I'm still talking. We have to go to the events page and check out all the stuff that's coming up and like
We
us
already
on
did
TikTok
that.
and Instagram.
We already did that.
Oh, her head's about to explode.
It
Justin.
is.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
smother you with a
I'm just
pillow
gonna stop
when
it.
you guys.
All right.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Later.